There we are. There we are. There we are. Testing, testing, testing. There we are. Testing, testing, testing. Looks like we're supposed to be doing a live class down in Florida. So I'm waiting for the class to come online. So that's what's going on. In the meantime, if anybody wants to ask me any questions about InterNACHI or home inspections in Florida or anywhere, I think we're live on YouTube, but I'm not paying any attention to that. So you have to go to InterNACHI webinars. I love autocorrect. So if you're interested, if you're looking at YouTube or something like that, we are supposed to have a class, a live class down in Florida, and I've been asked to answer students' questions down in Florida. I've been asked to answer students' questions that are down in Florida, and we're going to start as soon as the class turns on. But I know a ton of people registered anyways from all over the place because our webinars are live and open to everyone. So if you wanted to, if you're looking at YouTube right now and you wanted to attend, go to nachi.org/webinars and just register. And I was going to ask the students in Florida what they wanted to know, what they need to know. And then we put those needs up on the board here, and then we find the answers. Nate asks, how is the continuing education tab coming along? I'm not sure what that means. What do you mean? Continuing education tab. I'll write that down. How's the CE tab coming along? So what does that mean, Nate? Like on a website, tab on a website? You spoke in AC about adding it. Oh, all right. I don't know. That was about a million conversations ago. CE tab, like on nachi.org. Like if you wanted CE on nachi.org, where you go is nachi.org, and you click get started, and you go to, oh, let me use this fancy thing, my cursor. You go to get started, and then you scroll down to licensing or certification, then training and education. That's it. And there's all of our training and education. Now, let's take, for example, how to inspect attic insulation, ventilation, interior course. That has 37 course approvals, and it's approved by Connecticut, Florida, Illinois, South Dakota. So there's the CE approvals for taking this course. And the cool thing is that all of our online courses are provided by the only home inspector college That's InterNACHI.edu. InterNACHI.edu. InterNACHI School is a college accredited by a national accrediting agency, recognized by U.S. Department of Education, a real college for home inspectors. It's the only place to go for education, CE. So there you go. Hey, Juan, what's going on? So I was just logged in early. Where I come from, if you're on time, you're late. Let's see. Daniel says, the biggest challenge I have at Gromicko is just breaking into the market. Yeah. Yep. Especially for new inspectors. So,
right.
Nate,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Sorry.
Yep.
All right. How are you?
Real good. Real good.
We say in South Florida, if you're on time, it's a miracle. Let's see if I can flip the screen so you can see everybody.
Yeah. How many students do you have?
20.
Awesome. That's really great.
Genesis, if we can flip. Oh, actually, no, there's no camera on the other side. I think I'm doing a phone. Whatever. Sorry.
Take your time.
We're good, guys? I think everybody's ready for you.
Yeah. Well, I was going to approach this a little differently. Like, instead of just rattling off a bunch of information that I'd love to share with you that I think would be helpful for you in Florida as new inspectors, I thought maybe you would ask me what you need to know, and we'd put it up on the board, and then we'd answer it.
All right. Okay.
So, like, what's the main important thing that you want to do or get out of this class? Or what's the information that you're seeking and can't find? Or what is your main goal? How do you think I could help you? How does InterNACHI help you here? Because like on our homepage, we have we help home inspectors succeed. So in order to be successful, what do you need? What do y'all need? And we'll put it up on the board, and then we'll answer it and probably answer everyone's questions that way.
I have already one hand.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
It'd be great to get feedback on the essay. So I've got feedback. What's good?
Feedback on the assessments on the inspection report, the essay. So then one of the question is, when they're doing the essay for the hours online, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yep.
Some feedback if they're doing it right or wrong, the essay on the course on the hours online.
Okay.
So just FYI, right, in the morning we did rules and regulations that are required by the state.
Yep.
We did some overall marketing planning. Now, what they do not know anything at all is all the tools that InterNACHI has to provide, because I mentioned that that's something that you're going to go into details, right? Like marketing department, flyers, logo, all those things. They have not heard any of that. That's all for you.
Got it.
Question for you guys. Yes, sir. First step as a new inspector to get business. What will be step number one as a new home inspector?
Yep.
Any other questions? Not yet? Not yet. You're good to go, Ben.
Good. All right. Okay. So, to answer this one first, the essay feedback. So when you take a course with InterNACHI, you probably are going to be asked within the course to write an essay, which is a short 3 to 5 sentence paragraph about whatever it asked you, the course asked you to write about. You type in your sentences and you upload a picture and then you hit submit and then you continue with the course, maybe even go right to the exam. If there's something wrong with the essay, the education team will reach out to you. If there's nothing wrong with the essay, keep continuing. That's the beauty of InterNACHI courses. You don't have to wait around and sit. If you're in a classroom in front of Juan Garcia and he was giving you a writing assignment and he wanted to read every writing assignment, you would have to wait for everyone to be read by Juan Garcia and it would take forever. That's not how InterNACHI works, right? So you write your essay, you upload your picture and go. Keep going. There's a lot to do to get certified and pass InterNACHI's courses. And if there's something wrong with your essay, we'll reach out to you, okay? There's 2 things that happen. Most of the essays are read by human eyes. The ones that aren't are read by computers and AI, okay? So there's really no feedback until there's a serious problem, like you didn't write very well, the roof defect or something like that, and we'll reach out to you. How is InterNACHI updating the 4-point wind mitigation inspection stuff? That is always updated because we have certified master inspectors like Juan Garcia and our wind mitigation expert and 4-point expert, Dennis Bonner, and a ton of other mentors down in Florida. And they're always updating the courses and the forums. It changes a lot. So being on the InterNACHI forum and talking to wind mitigation inspectors and instructors on InterNACHI's forum is a great way to get live updates and answers to questions that are updated and live, right? Our courses probably catch up a little bit after that. So nothing at InterNACHI courses are dead. There's always someone who is updating the courses. And if you see something that's out of date, or if you have a question about the content, you can always reach out to the education team. They'll do a little research. They'll find the expert in that area and update the content. InterNACHI courses are always updated. Because we're a college, it's actually required by law to keep every course updated. So that's why you go to InterNACHI school, the internachi.edu college, the home inspector college, because other schools, they're not required by law to keep everything up to date. They just take your money and give you old stuff that they've been teaching for 10 years. So these 2, how do I break into the market as a new inspector? I've been there. I was a home inspector for a dozen years in southeastern PA, outside of Philly, had a couple hundred competitors in a down market and a busy market. And I'll give you my insights on that. And back then, I wish I had the tools that InterNACHI now provides to new inspectors in order to break into the market. So let's just jump into those tools. Let's combine these 2 questions. How do I break into the new market? What's my first step as a new inspector? And what are the tools and resources InterNACHI has in order for those new inspectors to be successful? Okay, so good questions. Let's combine these 2 in this answer. And I want you to write things down if you'd like. So go to nachi.org, nachi.org/Florida, nachi.org/Florida. And there you'll find everything you need to be successful in Florida. And I'll also give you another URL, which we'll visit later. It's a step-by-step checklist of things that you have to do. And when you get to step 5, you start to make money. So I'll show you that too, okay? But first, state-specific, Florida-specific resources that you need to know. One is InterNACHI has a My Safe Florida Home program. Down in Florida, as you know, roofs fly off of houses. We strap them down. It's called wind mitigation inspections that we do for every home, every roof in Florida. And the homeowner gets a discount on their insurance if they can prove that their roof won't fly off. So we go in, InterNACHI inspectors go in and inspect those roofs. and they help homeowners save money with their insurance. There's a program that's recognized by the state. We won the program to run the program for the entire state, along with other partners. And you go to that URL, nachi.org/Florida, and you click the first link in order to get more information about the My Safe Florida Home program. And this is a different way to make additional revenue. So you want to be a Florida home inspector, right? You have to get licensed by Florida because they regulate home inspectors. But you can also make different revenue streams for your business. And this is one of them. Participate in the My Safe Florida Home program, or at least think about it. If you're brand new, maybe you need to get trained and certified and experienced first, and then start to enroll. Again, the InterNACHI school, it's a college. You're taking a course down at the House of Horrors in Florida. Fantastic hands-on training by one of the best instructors that we have, Juan Garcia, certified master inspector and a mentor through InterNACHI. But you got to take the Florida Home Inspector License exam and take InterNACHI's Florida License exam. And we have some materials, resources to help you through that process, as well as Juan Garcia right there. He can help you take the exam. Okay, down in Florida, you got to be a licensed home inspector. You got to get a license from the state. But in addition to becoming a licensed home inspector, we recommend getting certified by InterNACHI. Why in the heck would you do that? If I'm a licensed home inspector, I can start performing home inspections, right? Absolutely. As soon as you get your license by the state, you can put that license on your website, in your business card, and be really proud of that license, attaining that license. However, it's no guarantee that you'll be successful. So having that license means that you have attained the absolute minimum legal requirement, just like everybody else. So you're kind of like all equal. There's, I don't know, a lot of licensed home inspectors down in Florida, and we're all holding the same license. So how does someone who wants to hire a home inspector distinguish between all of these inspectors holding the same license? The question is, why should I hire you instead of somebody else who's holding the same license? Well, to answer that question, we have resources to help you market yourself and become really valuable and to distinguish yourself from all of the rest. It's called branding or brand, but it's really like marketing yourself. Why would I hire you instead of someone else? How do you choose a pizza shop in your neighborhood over the other? There must be something that makes you go over here to this restaurant instead of the others. It's kind of like the same thing. It's the same kind of market. You're all making the same pizza. You're all doing the same home inspections according to the standards of practice, and you're all licensed to do that, right? You're all equally qualified. What makes someone else, a consumer, hire you instead of somebody else? Well, we have those resources to answer that question so that you can be successful in your market and attract clients, because you're much more than just a license holder. You're InterNACHI certified. As a new inspector, this is one of the most important things you could do, to get InterNACHI certified, because nobody trusts you when you're new. Nobody trusts you. You can get on top of your roof and yell the loudest you can about how wonderful an inspector you are, and you have a license. That doesn't hardly mean anything. So you have to earn trust somehow. And the easiest way to do that is borrow the trust from InterNACHI. InterNACHI, this huge organization that trains and certifies inspectors all over the world. When we certify you, you are essentially getting InterNACHI's trust. We are telling the consumer that you can trust this inspector because they have gone through our training through a college and got certified, and they're maintaining their certification, and we're keeping an eye on them, right? So get certified. Use the InterNACHI's CPI logo to clearly and quickly and concisely show that you're an inspector who's professional and you're certified by InterNACHI. You can trust a CPI. They're the best of the best. They're not just a licensed home inspector. Anybody can be a licensed home inspector. There's thousands of them. But what makes you different from all the rest? That's step one. Step two is once you become a certified, InterNACHI certified home inspector, then you have resources to like the InterNACHI marketing team. Not all home inspectors have access to InterNACHI's marketing team. Only certified inspectors through InterNACHI. And InterNACHI's marketing team, there are 7 full-time employees on that team that just do marketing, consultation, illustration, design. They'll design a logo for you or redesign an existing logo. They'll design your business cards. You don't have to think about it. What should be on the front? What should be on the back? What looks good? What doesn't? They'll design a flyer for you or a rack card. They'll design everything for you, even a home maintenance book. They'll design stuff that you can then put on your website. How much would it cost you to hire 7 people to work on your marketing all day long? You can't do it, especially when you're new. There's no way. But when you're an InterNACHI member and you're certified by InterNACHI as an inspector, you have free access, unlimited access to the InterNACHI marketing team. And all of their work that they do for you is free because you're a member of InterNACHI and you've attained InterNACHI certification. Get certified, get licensed, go through the training. That's really good stuff, but it doesn't mean you're going to be successful. So you have to start thinking about marketing. And the first step is to become InterNACHI certified. Once you have your license in about a year, I'm a Florida home inspector. I'm licensed in Florida as a home inspector. I have to renew my license every once in a while. So we have that resource for you as well as an InterNACHI member. Oh, free live webinars. That's available to everybody. Look, the banner behind me, they're free, live, and open to everyone. This is one of the best things you can do to continue to learn how to market yourself. Right now, we're in this webinar series about websites. Do you have a website? Okay, so you are getting trained by a certified master inspector, Juan Garcia at the House of Horrors. That's fantastic. You're going to take the exam. You're going to get a state license so you can do home inspections. You're going to get InterNACHI certified, but nobody knows about you because you're not online. You need a nice website. Go to InterNACHI's marketing team. They give you that logo and that look and that feel, and you can put that on a website. And we're doing live webinars about websites right now at InterNACHI webinars, nachi.org/webinars. They're all video recorded so you can watch it later. Oh, you need insurance down in Florida to be a home inspector. So we have that resource for you, discounted home inspector insurance for Florida inspectors. The next 3 are really important for new inspectors because, man, it could get lonely when you're trying to build a business on your own. You got to be everything. You got to be the inspector, the CEO, the CFO. You got to pay your employees or the bills or things like that, right? You have to do everything. It can get overwhelming. So we have a network of InterNACHI certified and licensed home inspectors in Florida. You click that link and you get to network with people in your area or maybe outside of your area, and you can talk with them, see how they're doing. Are they going to any local events, like local chapters down in Florida? We have a lot of chapters down in Florida where it's a more smaller kind of group where you can have dessert or coffee or lunch or something and really get down to businesses, business practices, marketing. How's the marketing going? What are you doing next? Can I ride with you? Can I learn from you? Can I help you out? And then we also have mentors in Florida. You can choose mentors who just do email. You can choose mentors who do video. You can choose mentors who do face-to-face. So we have an InterNACHI mentoring program as well. We have a network of certified and licensed inspectors. We have local chapters, and we have mentors all over the place. So you're not alone. And we also have legal documents I wouldn't worry too much about legal documents right now because you're a new inspector. What you really want to do is learn, what do I have to do? What are the 5 things that I have to do in order to start making money this weekend? Actually, that would be my goal. If I was sitting in class right now with you, I'd be thinking, what do I got to do so that Saturday I have an inspection? Maybe you don't want to do an inspection because you don't have any experience, but that's essentially your goal. I mean, you're there to make money. That's why you're in business. You're either in business for yourself or you're thinking about being employed by somebody and they need to make money, right? In order to pay you. So one of the best things to do is to have a goal. Maybe by the end of this week, you're going to be all trained up by Juan Garcia at the House of Horrors down in Florida, and you're going to be certified by InterNACHI. I'll show you the 6 steps to attain certification. You should have that goal in mind by Friday afternoon. You should tell Juan Garcia, I'm InterNACHI certified, right? And then update your profile so that InterNACHI can generate a lead to you. You don't have to accept leads, but InterNACHI has this huge presence on the internet. And we're looking for people who are searching the internet for a home inspector in Florida in your zip code. And if you update your InterNACHI profile, I'll show you how to do it. With your website, we can send people your way. And then it's up to you whether you accept that job or not. And it's all for free. It would be amazing if this Saturday you scheduled a job, or at least you were able to, right? Or maybe present yourself to a potential employer because you got a license, you're certified, you know about business and marketing, you're ready to roll. Okay, so you can keep going down that page. Talks about wind mitigations and 4-point inspections and WDO inspections and commercial property inspections in Florida, energy inspections. We got home maintenance books. We got free real estate CE, continuing education for real estate agents. That's one of the ways you can break into the industry. If you decide that you want to network with the real estate agents who are friendly to you, who are good partners with your business, who refer their clients to you, then this is one of the easiest ways to do it. You give a real estate agent this little card that we have, and it gives them 3 steps to get free CE. They're a licensed professional as well. You're a licensed professional that needs to take CE. The real estate agents that you bump into on every inspection, they're required to take CE as well. And they usually wait until the very last minute, and they're looking for the cheapest CE hours. Well, if they have your card, they get free CE provided by InterNACHI School, Home Inspector College. And when they go to the first slide, they have to enter your InterNACHI certification number, and you get emailed. Alan, the real estate agent that I just met, is now taking a free CE course that I gave him. And you can track how well this marketing effort is. So we have resources for you, right? Especially a message board. This is a great message board. So you can join the discussion on InterNACHI forum, and it's as a thread just for Florida. So the top thread is wind mitigation confusion, right? And it's getting 2,000 views. There's a lot of activity, a ton of replies, right? There's someone trolling. There's a sewer scope training class. There's a new to inspecting in Florida, and someone's giving them advice, right? There's an approved clip configuration for roofs, right? And there's a lot of also employers looking for inspectors as well. So if you're new, go to InterNACHI's forum that are dedicated, the threads that are dedicated just for Florida. Okay, let's go away now from nachi.org/Florida. That's specific to Florida. And let's go to nachi.org/everything. nachi.org/everything. And there's the 15 steps to become a successful home inspector. And there's these first 5 steps that I love. I love them because as soon as you complete them, you're at a point where you can start making money. I mean, as a home inspector, you should have a goal. Like, again, man, if my goal was to make some money, I'd be like, I want to get to a point where I can make about $300 this Saturday morning. It's Monday, right? Monday, December 4th. Saturday, I I want to be in the point where I can make $300 in 3 hours on a Saturday morning. So here's how you do it. You join InterNACHI. If you're not a member, join. Because InterNACHI provides this huge amount of resources and tools in order for you to be successful. Step 2, you get trained and certified through InterNACHI School, an online college, and you take the inspector exam, you get licensed in your area, but you become a certified home inspector. Let me show you the 6 steps to become certified by InterNACHI. We already went through the trust thing, right? And the reasons why you should get certified to become different than just a license holder. There are six steps to become certified. Step 1 is you got to take the online inspector exam. It's free. You can take it as many times as you want. And it's really good prep to take the Florida state exam. So take that one. Step 2, since that's open to everyone, members and non-members alike, step 2 is join InterNACHI, making sure you join InterNACHI. And then you got to take the Code of Ethics course. It's about an hour long. Standards of Practice course, a little bit longer than that. And then you have to write 4 pretend simulated inspection reports using InterNACHI's inspection checklist software. It's very, very easy to do. It's free and online. You have to write 4 reports. We force you to write 4 reports. Now, that means you should be inspecting 4 things. You can inspect your own home, if you're in a condo, an apartment, a friend's house, your family's house, a real estate agent's house, anything. You can inspect it 4 times if you wanted to. Write 4 reports. And then sign the agreement that you are a certified home inspector, and then that's it. On Friday afternoon, you can tell Juan Garcia that you're an InterNACHI certified inspector. Get to the point where you're certified. And then you update your profile. Here's my pretend inspector InterNACHI account. I'm going to go to my dashboard. On any NACHI.org page, top right corner, you log in, you click your dashboard, and then on the left side, you scroll down and you go to Profile and Settings. And you click your profile and you update your profile. You got to put your phone number in there because no one's going to hire you if you don't have a phone. You got to put your name in there, your legal name, your mailing address so that we can see where you are in your zip code, your email addresses, your company name, and this is the most important thing. It says optional, but most people want to see something like the menu of the pizza restaurant, right? Before they go to the restaurant. That's what I do. I want to see a preview of the movie before I go see a movie. So you need a website, and you put your website there. And InterNACHI's official vendor for inspector website designs, they provide affordable custom websites for inspectors exclusively for InterNACHI inspectors. And that's at NACHI.org/website, NACHI.org/website. And you put your website in there and you hit save. And as soon as you have that, then InterNACHI starts working on collecting information from people who are searching on the internet for an inspector in your zip code, because you entered your zip code, and we send them to your website. And your website has to be designed in order to receive those potential clients who are interested and convert them. And that's a training class that we have on our InterNACHI webinars. So that's what your dashboard looks like. In your dashboard, you can go to Get Started as well, or Certification. And it'll tell you where you are in your sequence of steps to becoming certified. So right here, I passed the online exam. I joined as InterNACHI. I took the Standards of Practice and the Code of Ethics course. I submitted my 4 mock inspections, and I signed my affidavit. And now I'm certified. And I can download or print a CPI certificate. I can add that certification logo to my website. I can even have a QR code. A lot of inspectors put this QR code on their vehicle so that people can verify that you are a certified home inspector. It's kind of cool. And then when you're certified, you can look at these other logos. These additional logos are for InterNACHI certified inspectors who have met certain requirements. So if you wanted to be a roof data technician and you wanted to that's an additional revenue stream. Or if you wanted to fly a drone, if you wanted the drone pilot logo, there's certain things that you have to do in order to use that logo. If you wanted to offer healthy homes inspections down in Florida, maybe your area, there's an elderly population and they need some healthy home inspector assistance, right? To give them information so that they can stay healthy. Well, there's a logo for you, and that logo is achieved or attained as soon as you complete a certification program. So that's like an additional revenue stream. It's like not only are you a home inspector, but you are a mold inspector, a healthy homes inspector, a drone pilot, and all of these infrared certified. And all of these different certifications that InterNACHI provides are essentially great ways for you to add additional revenue to your business. Because when I went to a home inspection, man, I was like disappointed if I was doing only a home inspection. You know, to increase, one of the best ways to make more money in this business is to do additional revenue streams, additional inspections, pile it on. People love to buy bundled services. So bundle a home inspection with a radon test, or a home inspection with an infrared test, or a home inspection with a, get it? And InterNACHI provides over 60 different types of additional inspections and training certifications and logos. That's available to only InterNACHI certified inspectors. It's another way, another reason to be certified through InterNACHI. You get your license, get InterNACHI certified, borrow that trust, distinguish yourself from the rest, and then figure out how many different types of revenue streams you would like to add to your business and diversify your services by getting trained and certified in different revenue streams. And that's all through your dashboard. If you haven't been through your dashboard, boy, maybe tonight would be your homework assignment. Log into your dashboard, and here's where you go. On the left side, it says business development. This is fantastic for new inspectors in Florida. Here's bizdevelop.com. This is a free business development tool built by InterNACHI and powered by Nick Gromicko, the founder of InterNACHI. And you click that to check out BizDevelop, and you'll go through this process of answering questions, and it will put you through this path of success. It will identify where you're weak, where you need to work on your business or on your marketing, and it'll also identify your strengths, and you won't have to work on that very much. So it customizes the path for you to be successful. bizdevelop.com. I would do that tonight. Get trained during the day at the House of Horrors. Here's your homework tonight. And by the end of the week, get certified. And that link is in your dashboard as well under Get Started. Okay, let's go back to nachi.org/everything. Let's go back to the top. We joined InterNACHI. We got trained and certified. Step 3 is purchase inspection tools and software. You can make a lot of cash with a flashlight and a GFCI tester down in Florida. That's about all you need. Don't let anybody sell you really expensive tools. First, you start making money, and then you buy more tools after that. A voltage leak detector and an infrared camera is fantastic. It allows you to see things that other inspectors can't see. That's really great, especially in Florida where there's a lot of rain. You can see moisture coming into the walls and through the flashing with an infrared camera. A moisture meter would be a good next step. Maybe a natural gas leak detector or something like that. But don't buy anything really expensive. A high lumens flashlight for $100 is probably the most expensive tool you'll want to get when you're a new inspector. So that's step 3. You want to purchase inspection tools and software. Click that link to get to software. I've used a lot of software. There's a lot of software out there. I have some recommendations if you wanted to email me. But we have a link to Inspector Outlet for discounted software. So if you click step 3, That's one of the probably the second most expensive thing is to buy software. You want to buy good software too. Something that works on a mobile device would be ideal. So here's some links to software that have partnered up with our e-commerce partner, Inspector Outlet, to give discounts to InterNACHI members. So you want software. And then you want to calculate profitable inspection fees for yourself, especially if you're running a business, or for your boss who is wondering if you're valuable enough to pay, right? So you want to help out your employer make money by understanding how much to charge for your home inspection service. Like if your company is charging $350, why? Is it as valuable as that? And how did you get to $350 for an inspection, right? Well, this link will get you to one of the most valuable things that you could do, which is to take a home inspection business course, because it's not up to being technically competent alone. You got to be a really great home inspector, but you have to know about business and marketing as well at the same time. So we have a link here to the home inspection business course. I know what you're thinking, you're getting overwhelmed. There's a lot to do, but InterNACHI has all these resources and we kind of compiled them down to 5 steps here. If you go through the 5 steps, you're ready to make some money. And that's the goal, right? Either making money for yourself or making money for your employer. So networking with real estate agents is one of the tools that InterNACHI has. We have free real estate CE, and we also have resources for you at nachi.org/presentations. If you wanted to do a real estate presentation, just a 5-minute presentation about certain topics like AFCIs or deck safety or landscaping or lighting, we have slides, PowerPoint slides, that you can customize with your logo, your business logo, and your name. And you go into an office and see if you can get 5 minutes of their attention, maybe buy them food and coffee while they're meeting and do a presentation and pass out flyers that have been designed by InterNACHI's marketing team, right? With InterNACHI's logo, the CPI logo on there to show that you are trustworthy. And we have all these other resources as well. So go to nachi.org/presentations for some resources that'll help you break into the industry as a new inspector. I wish I had these resources when I was doing it. The way I did it was really, we knocked on everyone's door. We literally visited real estate offices and just became salesmen. So you have to learn how to sell yourself. You have to learn how to talk or have your employer do it and be ready to do the inspections. Step 5 on nachi.org/everything is you got to get a domain, a website, and free job leads. Remember, we went into my profile and you saw my website field and I entered that so that InterNACHI can give you free job leads. Yeah, you need a website with a URL address, a website address, so that you can get those leads. You can pay for leads if you wanted to. There are a lot of services out there, like you pay $10 and there are other people competing for the same leads. If that works, great. You can run Google ads. That's very expensive. If it works for you, great. But InterNACHI does 2 things really well. That's why you should be an InterNACHI member and certified by InterNACHI. We do 2 things really well for our members. We help them make money as successful inspectors, and we help them save money as well by giving them free things, as many free benefits as possible and resources that are free in order for you to be successful. So here's a 5-step checklist, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you're at that point, you've done all the links, all of the work within these 5 steps, you're essentially ready for Saturday morning, a job, and make some cash. If you're not technically ready, then all you really need is some experience, and that's in step 2. And to get experience, you should inspect your house of horrors right there every system until you can get that checklist down real fast, that you know every component of every system in the House of Horrors. And then you take that knowledge and apply it to your house. And then your friend's house. Inspect your friend's house, inspect every neighbor, their home. Every neighbor in my neighborhood, there's probably 100 homes. I haven't gotten to all of them yet, but I'm on my way there. Everybody around me knows that I'm the inspector. I'm the home inspector. I'm that inspector guy with the fancy thing. I have an infrared camera and moisture meter. It rains here a lot in North Carolina. Every time it rains, there's an email thread on the community email, something about my basement has got some moisture and I invite myself over. Everybody knows I'm the home inspector. That's how your neighborhood should be. Your neighborhood should be filled with people who know that you're a home inspector. If you can't do that, well, hopefully your employer can do that, because that's called marketing. You're going to have to tell people, total strangers, who you are and what you do and why it's valuable. So in any conversation that you have, even if it's a hard, cold knock on your neighbor's door, you want to show your passion for inspecting homes and you want to add value to the conversation. And one of the best ways to gain experience is to show passion and add value to your neighbors. Don't charge them for inspections. Just gain that really great experience. And after a while, you'll have enough confidence as a certified master inspector. And you'll be able to go to any real estate office and do a little presentation. And you'll be able to talk with anybody on the phone who visits your website and sees your phone number. And you can convert that person who's interested in inspection by showing your passion for inspecting and adding value. They'll see that you are incredibly valuable. In business, the general rule of thumb, if you wanted to be really successful, especially for you new inspectors, you have to start off thinking, one, I'm not a home inspector. It's really silly. You're doing all this work to be great inspectors and perform great inspections, but you have to think of yourself not as a home inspector. Don't think of yourself as an inspector. You get a license as an inspector. You can be certified as an inspector, but don't think of yourself as an inspector. You have to think of yourself as a business owner who just happens to do home inspections. You could be a business owner and cook the best pizzas in the neighborhood. But as soon as you change your mindset to knowing that you're an owner and operator of a business who just happens to do inspections, then a lot of things change. Then becoming the best inspector, technically the best inspector, oh, you're really good at inspections, isn't all that important. What's really important is being a good inspector and being good at marketing and good in business, and then working to be great in all three. Technically great inspector, great in business, great in marketing, and you'll be successful. And InterNACHI's got the resources on all of those three. We got the technical stuff. We have so many courses on how to inspect everything. And we've got resources on marketing, especially an entire marketing team that's ready to work for you for free. And we have a home inspection business course and business resources so that you don't have to do everything on your own. You have these tools that you can leverage in your business. And so that is what I wanted to share with you. And hopefully I answered your questions as I was doing my presentation. But you've got a lot of homework. Man, I'd set a goal. If I was you, certified by the end of the week, Saturday, I'm ready to roll. So I think I answered these questions. Juan, any other questions? I'm looking at my chat.
Any other question, guys? Ladies, gentlemen? No? Everybody's good? You good? No questions, Ben?
Okay, let me leave you with this. NACHI.org/everything. NACHI.org/website to get a website. NACHI.org/marketing. Okay. Natchi.org/everything, Natchi.org/website, Natchi.org/marketing. All right, y'all.
Ben, I do have a question for you, but it's
Yeah.
outside of the class. If you can call me in a little bit, or I'll call you.
Okay.
It's for InterNACHI.
All right.
All right. Thank you, man.
All right. See ya.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, bye. Bye.